my finger through the top of it. But
which you would think would be more
supposed to do.
My children,
peeling it off is
I peel
savage.
it so that I can peel it back down for them.
All right, anyway, my bad. Y'all did not need to hear that at the beginning. This is episode 117 of the Weed, Whiskey, and Wi-Fi podcast. Joined with here with my friends Annie.
Hello.
Keith right over here. And my name is Jada. And yeah, this is episode 117. We were talking about quarter waters.
Because I made and brought chopped cheeses.
That was slapping.
Paired,
do what I can.
It paired rather well with the
quarter water.
With the quarter water. With the juice.
Yes, Annie had her first chopped cheese experience.
What chopped cheese? That shit, it didn't last.
Hence you had the experience.
Yo, I barely tasted it. I scarfed that thing down. It was good, though.
It was very reminiscent of
the neighborhood.
Yeah, of walks with someone I shouldn't have been walking with in the neighborhood I shouldn't have been in.
Homemade, that's for sure. It felt homemade for sure. I liked it.
I'm saying, last time I was in Brooklyn, I watched Poppy like a hawk. I was like, I need to know the secret. Sometimes you got to watch an artist's work.
But no, I appreciate your work and what you did. So how's everybody doing? Everybody's good?
Yeah. Happy May the 4th for Star Wars fans as well as it is my youngest, my son's 6th birthday today.
I saw a new one for it. This is the May.
This is the May? Yeah. Okay. I like May the 4th better.
Yeah. It's like, he's squeezed in it.
That's okay.
I get it.
But it's May the 4th is always going to win. Goddamn Teen Titans go.
But yeah, happy birthday, little man. Happy birthday, Havoc.
To Havoc, yep.
6.
God, yeah.
What the hell?
She gets mad that they grow older even though she had people that she knew she has to raise.
Oh,
yeah.
It's weird.
Sorry.
It's weird. Having a 6-year-old, that's crazy.
I was thinking the other day that that one of the girls came into my job that I hadn't seen in a while. And I was like, how's the baby doing? Oh, she got her license. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Well,
you realize the other one's going to be 10 next month, right?
Right.
We're in double digits with that one.
I just remember, like, when I met her, she was not even pregnant. The girl that I ran into at work. And, like, to the point now, I was like, wow. I was like, it has been that long. Time is moving fast. Holy-ish. Like, that's a lot.
It's going fast, too.
But it was dope to see her. See her and her husband or boyfriend type.
When I went to breakfast, like we went out for breakfast, and my nephew was there, and he ordered something, and I was like, "Who is this man with this deep ass voice?" I was like, "He's like, can I get what? Like who?" Like we all turned and looked at him, like
Who taught you how to order? Like,
even like my brother was like, "Yeah," he goes, "Oh, I could swing by. Isaiah's driving." What? And I was like, "Oh, he has a license."
yeah.
It's getting old. It's like, I guess I'm getting older, and I guess you had to get older by proxy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. When we went to dinner last night, she didn't want the kids menu. She ordered a filet last night like homegirl was,
that's the bouginess. You might have to check that. You got filet money?
She said, I wanted a steak. All she had to do was look
Philly
her little
cheesesteak.
No,
There
she
you
looked
go.
her little brown eyes right into Big Bowie's direction and said, I want a steak.
Can you turn my AC off? I don't know why I just turned on.
Sure.
Sorry.
But yeah, she looked at him and that was it. You want it off?
Yeah. Because I got the windows open. Top button. That says off.
Top button where it says off.
The slide it down.
This one, yeah. Right?
No.
It said it was on cool. So I put it off.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I thought it was the one that was on top.
This is the fan.
Oh, then you're right, and I'm wrong.
You want the fan on?
No, you're correct. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot on this one. I thought it was the other way around.
What was the only off I saw? I was like, well, maybe
No, you are correct.
There's
You are
a different
correct.
one. But
I will say I had a good week, and I kind of owe credit to you for the ticket, because like I was hyped the whole week. I kept going to my wallet and seeing the ticket, and I was like, hell yeah, I'm going to the fucking movie. So that was dope. But also, the quote on your shirt stuck with me all fucking week. Like,
the energy.
Yeah, I don't match energy. I just remove myself, and it just some stuff happened, and I was just like, I just took that approach, and I was like, yeah, we're good. And
took that approach.
Yeah.
Well, look at God.
Whoever. Yeah.
It works. Look at God. It works.
What did they always say? He something I forgot. I was something I always hear.
What did say? When you're doing right, that's what he tells you.
It was something else. Anyway, sorry.
But yeah, I'm good. Just dealt with some shit that is just like, instead of me getting mad or whatever, it was like, okay, sure.
Work or?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I just said, all right, sure. And walked away and went back to doing what I was doing. About an hour and a half later, person comes to me, actually talking about everything, with this and this and this. And now that this new information, so we're going to do what I said originally. Yeah. Okay. All right, cool. Pardon me, and just went right back to work. And it's like, nope, there's no energy, like there's no exchange. I didn't trip because I know I was right. So I'm just going over here and be right. It's like, you'll come around. It's like eventually you'll
figure it out.
Yeah, it'll click.
I told you that sometimes shutting up and not saying nothing. Be like, you know what? They'll learn.
Like I told you, I told you, you made a joke before, but I have a long ass playlist and I got like my jams and shit like that. Shit that I could wake up and clean the house to, whatever. I'm moving furniture around. I'm literally in the process of clearing the floor. I'm like 90% done. I'm doing that after this, but I got to clear the floor so we can get it cleaned. And then I literally lay out the room. So I'm like, all right, this has to be done. I got to do this way, tuck shit away, all this. But I'm sitting there and he's talking, and all of a sudden Rick James' Ghetto Life just comes on. All right, man. And just turn around and pick up what I'm going, and I'm just gonna focus on the music because I like this. It's like, you're talking that bullshit, so I'm gonna let you talk that bullshit. And it is just my week. Like, I've literally had long days and just had minimal interactions, and I love it. It's like, you don't got to talk to me at all. Like, I don't know if I can go back to working with the general public. Like, this is a drug I'm becoming addicted to. Like, because that's where my energy went.
That's why I keep doing what I'm doing, because I can still be far enough in the industry, but far enough out of where I don't have to talk to nobody. I don't really have to deal with any of that anymore.
I like, when I know I have to do it, I can focus for it and train for it. Like, I'm gonna have to do that shit when I'm in France. Cool. That's different. That's completely different, because there's a purpose and goal behind having to be that social and talk with people. But dealing with the crowd, yeah, I'm kind of happy to retire that part of my, like, it's a nice cap to have. You know what I mean? But I don't got to flex that muscle no more. Thank God. Because I don't have the patience.
All I gotta say is it must be nice. Because
I want that for all of y'all.
I no longer have that option. All I can do is just be quiet.
Yeah.
And be like,
but you're ahead of the curve.
I am so in the thick of it.
I was kind of hoping you had a few stories from draft weekend.
I got nothing, man.
Really? You don't have anything from draft weekend? That shit was such a disappointment.
Oh, the traffic.
Oh my God, the traffic.
Oh.
Not just the traffic. I'm just talking about the people you had to interact and deal with.
I went.
The extra.
I'm proud of myself.
300,000
I'm proud of myself for this, because I actually did jump headfirst into the thick of it. I went to the draft on Friday night, to the draft party down at the link. Mm-hmm. That complete shit show.
They had a whole fan experience, guys. They had it shut down from Bellagio Fountain all the way down.
And boy, did they shut it down.
Past the strip. Yeah, it
like
was
the Cosmo to
it was Bellagio Fountain right there at like Harmon, and then Flamingo all the way down to Colville was all shut down, because that's like where Weston is and all that stuff. It was
so Friday night
a nightmare.
I went to that said nightmare. Per order, I guess, of said date that I was on with someone that has now resurfaced from the past. Someone that you actually do know. That
Me?
That I used to work with or work adjacently with. And I was like, I don't want to go, because I know it's going to be a shit show down there. It's probably going to be a nightmare, which it was. The fans are going to be a nightmare, because it's all drunk Raider fans just yelling Raiders. I'm like,
They got a Georgia boy. They got Zeus.
I'm like,
Ready? Zamir White.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Anyway, so I was just not feeling the drunk football Raider fan that night, and on top of that, it was a free Ice Cube concert.
The whole event was free.
Yeah, it was all free.
Event was
There's
free.
just a bad.
Literally anybody could go down.
So I was like, I don't want to go down there, but she was like, I want to go. It was so great last time. She went on the night before when it was Thursday.
Okay.
I was like,
That's the night of the draft.
I was like, no, that's a different
So
atmosphere.
she went to multiple nights of the draft. Okay.
Oh, she was. I was talking about to the fan experience part. So that can be a fan experience. Well, you don't even want to talk about
I'm just kidding.
the whatnots that I saw walking up and down Trop. And that's what, I don't even want to call them. I can't even call them ladies of the night. That was whatnots.
Glad y'all have fun.
But Ice Cube can pack a house still. That was dope. It was a free concert, so I'm always mad at that. But then she wanted like, hey, let's walk up. Like walk through the link now that the concert's out.
So like towards Bellagio?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that means
So real into the thick of it.
Yeah.
That's where everybody's going.
Yeah. And I'm just like, you know me and my anxiety and crowds and wanting
That
space.
does not
and
sound like fun at all.
when I'm doing what I call the zombie walk in a crowd, where you
Nuts to butt, baby.
just one step. I mean, like not even a full
You're
length
going
step.
with the
just
feet of the people in front of you.
like that. That's not me. That's not a crowd I want to be in. That goes against everything in my fiber. As in, like, this is not safe. Because like I don't like my back. I'm one of those people where it's like I go into a restaurant, I don't like my back towards the door. I gotta see who's coming towards me at all times.
I told you the thing I used to feel about being in the movie theater, like
exactly.
just the fact that I would have to be the one to direct traffic, so people don't get fucking trampled. Or what? I can't even get the day off. Fuck you.
So this is just going against me, but and then like on top of that, everywhere to go to eat out there's a wait. 45 minutes, 30 minutes, so on and so forth.
I can imagine.
Somehow we got lucky at the spot Tilted Kilt, and they was just like, yeah, we'll seat you right here, right now. And lo and behold, got in. I was like, there's no one in here. Surprisingly. It's like, yeah. It was like only like, I'm not going to say there wasn't anybody in there, but it wasn't packed.
Yeah.
It was like there was no one. We weren't like on top of one another trying to, back to back double seating.
The servers were either on the floor or nowhere to be seen because they're just like, fuck, it's crowded.
Yeah, the servers were still not on the floor, really not nowhere, because it took a minute, but it is once things got to rolling.
Felt like not too many people are crying in the walk-in cooler right now.
Oh, God. Man. Everyone's just stumbling across a cocktail waitress just doing that because she finally had it.
It's about that time, like by June, But
like I said, free concert that night, terrible parking. I ended up having to park at work at our employee parking
and walk over. That's a walk. It's a walk.
And she's in heels. She's like in her 5-inch, 6-inch heels with her fuck 'em dress on. With the Fashion Nova.
Hey, Nova did fashion.
I need to know who this is so that I can so that I can fucking make fun of them, because seriously, this is ridiculous. You're going to a draft. Bitch, wear a jersey.
It wasn't a draft. It wasn't the draft. It was just the free party part. It wasn't the actual draft.
Never mind.
What?
Because I answered my own question before I asked it.
What?
I was going to say how many others were dressed like that, but it was a draft party, so.
No, that's what I'm saying. They were out there, but most people were in jerseys, jeans, maybe booty shorts.
People to the draft are like that,
yeah.
And the people going to the parties are going to dress like parties because one party, then probably a club, and then whatever.
Still.
But like I said, her defense, she went the night prior. It was way less crowded. It wasn't the 300,000 people. It was only like close to 50, so there was some walking room. But
Still
yeah,
too many people.
Yeah, either way, it was just still.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Well, I
And
feel like they
and the
just,
thing the
I
night
feel like
before
they
was,
just
like,
hyped it
Weezer.
up, and it just really wasn't what it was all hyped up to be. Honestly, at least for, I don't know, at least my experience of it. It was a lot of foot traffic, but it wasn't a lot of like money rolling in casino wise. Like people weren't really gaming, like that kind of thing. So, and they just thought it was going to
They
be
were at our spot. That's what they
a lot more. Well, I would imagine where you're at.
It was
Yes.
that and Vida Urbana was in town too. The reggaeton music festival.
Yeah.
Well, there was a lot of people in town.
Yeah.
And a lot of shows were going on. Like Ross did a show at Dre's, and there was
Ross, Lil Baby did a show.
yeah. So there was a lot of bigger acts that were doing nightlife appearances.
Ludacris
So-
is out here, which it trips me out to see Ludacris now with an afro again, 20 years later. It throws me off a little
The
bit.
little mini fro.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it. It's just, what year is it? like, especially if he's doing ultra. Oh, wait, what happened? Like, this wasn't there. Like,
I was not disappointed in seeing that or seeing how he's rocking it. What else happened? Something crazy happened. It might come back. Oh, in local news, around the corner, around the way, our local Del Taco, there was like somebody barricaded themselves. Like there was a standoff.
right here.
Yeah. Around the way. So you know what I'm talking about, right?
When?
A day or two ago.
Okay.
And my first thought wasn't, oh no. What it was like, Vegas motherfuckers will pick anywhere just to be like, this is where I'm gonna hold myself
this
down.
is where I'm making my stand.
Like,
At a Del Taco. Okay.
why can't you just have a breakdown in the bathroom like the rest of us?
Walk-in cooler.
Go to a park.
Or a walk-in cooler.
Walk-in
Like,
Go to
cooler.
a park. Yeah. Go take a hike. And
Go
just
sit
what's
in the
there.
but have you noticed that in Vegas they like most random, like I get it, Walmart,
7-Eleven, like,
post office, I get it, but when you like, why are you in Del Taco to begin with?
So it was someone just barricaded themselves just to barricade?
Nothing
Like
against
they-
Del Taco, folks.
what do you mean no mild sauce?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Were they weren't armed or anything, right? Or were they,
It
were
was
they armed?
enough for them to like call out the boys and rope off with the yellow tape. I don't know how long.
Shit, they had this shit.
Did you have people in there with them?
Yeah, I guess.
Like
I
the
don't know.
staff?
I don't know if it was
Were
a
they-
hostage
were they still-
situation.
I don't know. That's what I'm
When
saying.
you
I
guys-
didn't even hear anything about
When you
this.
pulled in, were the cops still over there?
No.
When I pulled in, there was 3 cop cars pulled into the right. I'm just, it's like, I'm going left.
No,
that's
like
okay.
it was roped off, like the around the way. It was, roped off with the yellow tape, little square. Like, all right, someone's in there, not coming out, and I don't think it was a hostage situation, but I was just like, why Del Taco? And like I said, nothing against Del Taco. I've never been inside of one. I've been there plenty of times.
I don't think I've ever been inside of one either, honestly.
Thank you. That's my point.
The only one I've been
Why
to
were you
was
inside of Del Taco?
I can only say my UNLV days, that one that's right there by UNLV, but we was college. If we
I don't think this was a college student. I think this
No,
was a
if we
grown
walked
ass
over
adult.
from the dorms. That's the only reason
Yeah.
we didn't.
A
But,
whole ass adult.
So
yeah, drive through all day.
drive through all day. No, hey, that strawberry lemonade at 2 a.m. There's nothing better than it. But
Listen, get you a chicken burrito and an apple caramel shake.
the Double Del burger, whatever.
Oh, I always felt like if you got the burger and fries, you're kind of living foul. Like, I don't know.
Why?
Why?
I know.
That's literally
no,
my
I just-
favorite thing at Del
I
Taco is their
thought it. I
cheeseburger.
don't know why I thought it. Then I realized I was just being a snob. Because I'm like, you go to a Mexican place, the one thing you get is a burger. Like,
It's
it
so
was like-
good. That's my
Is
favorite
Del
thing at
Taco a
Del
Mexican
Taco.
place?
As much as Taco Bell is.
Exactly. So what are we doing here? Taco
want
Bell and
cheeseburgers at Taco
KFC are
Bell,
like in
though.
the same building right now, sharing the same grease.
That's true. They've been doing that for a long time. Add a Pizza Hut in there too.
It's like-
Yeah, and the Pizza Hut. So look,
It's like
Yeah.
A&W and Long John Silver's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
so what are we doing? Del Taco's Mexican, okay.
By name only.
But that's literally what I get there. It's the only thing I eat at Del Taco is their cheeseburger.
I get the grilled chicken burrito, some chicken sauce tacos.
So that was my only quote unquote gripe. Prayers to everybody that may have been involved with that. But I was just like, who goes in Del Taco?
Yeah,
nothing. Like I said, nothing against Del Taco.
How does your day go if you go inside a Del Taco? Like, I just need to know. Like,
that's one of those places. Like, the pandemic did not affect your
Good times.
Well,
hopefully everyone's good and okay.
But yet, I'll give credit to
The
In-N-Out.
This Thunderdome is stretching outward.
For a place with trash fries, they pull it off. God, yeah, like I still got to try Shake Shack because I don't know if I've heard it's good. Never tried it. Whataburger, the one time I tried it, it just tasted like mustard. That's all I could taste. That's
how I felt about
Smash Burger is really good.
What's the God damn it, the big burger spot?
Fat Burger.
Fat Burger, yeah, out here. They're heavy on the mustard.
Yeah, and I'd be like, no mustard, because like that shit is overpowering to me.
Smash Burger is really good. I like that one.
Haven't tried them either.
Ooh, I had them the other day. It was good.
But yeah, there's really nothing wrong with a double dell with bacon and guac.
I'm not gonna fault it because no matter what, we can all agree that they might have the low key best fries out. The crinkles, like. Plus, when you order a large, it comes in a soda, like the big ass cup, so you know.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't like crinkles.
And the strawberry lemonade has like actual chunks of strawberry.
Yeah, they do have strawberry lemonade.
Listen, you.
Sponsor us, Del Taco. There you go.
Them 2 for $5 burritos, that might be all you need.
Like I said, I will never step inside of one for any reason.
It's more of a me thing than a you thing, but however you want to spin it.
I don't like ordering. Like, I don't like going into a McDonald's, let alone.
You know what? You know what part of it is? Like,
is that snobby?
No,
like, is that bad?
But
like,
I think ever since the pandemic, though, it's like McDonald's and like it's now added to the list of a place where anybody can get it. And like, I'm not trying to see an ordeal just so I can get me an Egg McMuffin and a hash brown. Like that's it. That's all I'm here for.
What do you mean as far as like
even where I stay at, like right there, that McDonald's. It hasn't happened, but if it happened there, I'd be like, well,
someone barricading themselves in there,
or just like a scene, to where they probably end up getting their ass whooped by a fast food worker. Because y'all got to leave them niggas
a World
alone.
Star video being filmed there.
I'd take that. I'd say that would happen more at Popeyes than anything else.
Oh no, it depends on the McDonald's. I think it depends on.
Really?
Yeah,
I think as far as out
here, it's where it's the part of town where something happens that makes me question it. Like, if you said, oh, such and such a McDonald's downtown, well, it could go down there. The elements are there to be done.
Yeah, but we're talking about here.
Where I stay at, like over here, it's kind of more random. Shit goes down at the Smiths because that's the only grocery store.
Thunderdome.
It's a convergence point.
I swear to God, that place is just always.
If you had one other grocery store, it would not be as hectic. I'm guaranteeing you the odds of it.
Everything that they're building around here too, it's all houses. It's all and a gas station.
Stores, yeah.
The gas station that the new Circle K is going up right on the corner where my house is. Literally another gas station.
Listen,
across from it, more neighborhoods.
What did I say across the street? I was like, yo, if you had like, somebody said a Walmart. I'm like, no, but if you had like the neighborhood joint, like the market joint, you'd be good.
That's what I said.
You'd be good.
That's what we were talking about. We need another. We need another market, a supermarket or something. It's just we need to spread this out.
My mom's over by the M. I told her that.
Over here.
I was like, they should put a grocery store over there. Why?
And Smith's is already out of everything all the time, anyways. So
and all the new grocery stores come with like the fire setups. Like I worked when I was working landscaping. We worked in one and they had like the burrito bowl stations. Yes, it's like this is a quick, easy option, but it's actually fresh. Like I can get fresh food at a grocery store, but where I lived at, would nothing like that.
I ain't gonna front. Their sushi's not that bad.
Oh, when they got the fresh sushi, it's on point. Yeah,
that's Smith's. Mm-hmm. I get that all the time there actually.
But
it's all the same shit. They never switch it up at all, but it's good.
I've seen them put it down, and I've picked it up, and I'm like, that was just made.
No, that's what I'm saying.
They'll make you a fresh one if you ask them.
Yeah.
No, I've never picked up.
Problem.
I'm like, hey, can I get a fresh blah 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 blah?
They have no problem making them.
Spicy tuna roll.
The
Say this, but
sushi
like,
people there are really nice. The bakery people, not so much.
you know, you're in a nicer. You know, you're.
I don't talk to our people in behind the counter, and I'm just gonna leave that at that.
What, the deli people?
The
Yes.
bakery lady, she real mean.
I usually don't talk to our people behind the counter.
Well, no, she a little old.
I
lady.
agree. I know how to agree from
she
a distance
grumpy.
because usually you walk in on them having a conversation. Because I've done that in many a Walmart.
It's only in. I have to say it this way. It's only in non-ethnic supermarkets where it's like, for some reason, the person of color behind the counter has an attitude. I don't know. I don't know
This
why.
is a white lady.
Well, what I'm saying is this though, like usually when
Maybe
you
it's
walk,
just the person behind the counter that always has an attitude in the meat department. I don't know.
I've had it before where I'm come in and I ain't gonna do this or do that, and it comes to my turn and I'll wait. Can I help you? Yes. Can I please? And I'm like how you said before, I word shit right. I'm gonna be as nice as I can because when my fuck you comes, it's gonna be it's like it's a punch. It's well fuck you then. Like it'll go like that. But you know, if I see you having a bad day, like usually like I kind of, you know what I mean. You kind of still know how to fuck with somebody to turn that shit around. That's how I divert my energy because like you're not gonna slice my shit. You're not gonna slice me some deli meat angry and then you cut your hand and I still don't get my deli meat. It's it's not fair.
I have to take back that statement. It's like I don't think I've ever had a good encounter with the person behind the counter.
Oh, I definitely have. I'm just saying that specific lady in the bakery at Smosh.
I don't know why we got on this, but
She's
it's a thing.
the seafood lady is really nice, and the deli lady is really nice, but the bakery lady, she is grumpy.
oh no, my instances have always been with the deli person, the butcher, the person I get like the steaks, cut some meat from, no issues.
You're an aristocrat now playing. This is like,
But when I'm not talking about strictly, can I get like some sliced in roast beef?
see, that's why I like that they got the bags already, like usually the fresh bags cut. I
They
just
do.
go grab
They've been
them
doing
and
that a
take
lot
them
now.
and go.
They-
Like, yeah,
and
like,
they've got one set
my
up
guy.
at Smith's, too. They got
Okay, so maybe am I the asshole because
Maybe
I
you
want
need
some
to-
sliced in roast beef? Like
Maybe you gotta
No?
go find the bin that's already cut then. Like,
Well, like I said, they normally
like my
run out
shit
of so
freshly
much
cut.
stuff there. So
like my sushi.
then you might have, you know what I mean? Lead with a little bit of niceness. See where it gets you. Because you have a presence. No, but I'm saying like both of you guys have a presence where somebody can be this and you can come at them with the counteract of, hey, hi, can I please, whenever you got a second, can I please have this? And you doing that makes them change because they're just like, you're not the last person.
I know how that works. I know about the judo kung fu. I mean, the verbal judo and all that stuff. My encounters is that they just.
They not having it. We
they don't want to slice no roast beef.
It's
for
in
you.
your hand. We don't have it. It's over there. Like, I mean, if you can withstand the staff of a Jamaican restaurant, you can withstand any counter because they're rude to you, and you accept it because the food is great.
No, because the one spot I go to, we had my one little cussing out
See,
in the beginning.
now you family.
Yeah.
There you go. You might need to have it out with that person. All right. Well, look, don't take that attitude into my
Why are
food.
you fighting with the Jamaican ladies?
No. It's just,
They chose violence. Man.
Yeah.
Hold on, I had to let them know I ain't the one. I'll come back there.
When you come
Get your
in,
chicken and go.
you go in there to be like, all right, so can I get a jerk chicken? We don't have it. You don't have jerk chicken, fam? Like, it's like, come on, man. Like, you want oxtail soup? Like, goddamn. Like, let me order.
I give my spot when they out of oxtails. They out of oxtails. It is.
Oh
what
yeah,
it
no,
is.
that's a finite resource.
But when it's 4 p.m., you're not out of jerk chicken. You're not out of the jerk ribs yet, bro.
Oh, I 12.
We're not doing that.
I was like, yo, if you don't want to work, that's
I can
fine.
wait.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind waiting, but don't just tell me this is how the argument started. This is how the argument started. I can have that argument by myself because that's how it started.
Yo.
You're not gonna sit and lie to me and tell me like I don't mind waiting.
It's 12 o'clock,
Don't
sir.
say you don't have
I'm
it.
on my lunch break, sir. It's 12 o'clock. Like, they done bought all the jerk chicken already. You ain't open but till an hour ago. Like, we're not
you
doing
just
this.
open.
Well, you don't have it. You better go get it.
I think they open like 11. I think they open by like 10 or 11 a.m. and they close at 9. So you can't tell me at 4 that you out.
That's what I'm saying.
And you got the big grill in the back. And it's Wednesday.
And there's a grocery store literally next door. You're not like, that's not taking a shot at any particular place, but it is taking a shot at a very particular place.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I was just like, look, I will wait.
I'll go get the chicken myself.
May
I've only been there one
please?
time. It's mad expensive.
But it's worth it.
So
No, when we went in there,
I'm not gonna mention that spot, but I had to have it out with him. All right, I had to have it out with him.
But I love him for it. Like, I got the full experience because them doublets was hitting just right. It's like,
So. How come that never happened when I go to the Hawaiian spot, man? They just look.
they give you extra chicken.
Exactly. They just gonna look. It's just gonna run you a lot.
hey, okay, yeah, I accept it.
All right. Anyway, damn. So happy May the 4th. That is the day that we are recording on May
We
the 4th.
did watch the new Obi-Wan trailer.
Thoughts?
I'm excited for the Inquisitors. I'm excited. They obviously show that they said before that Hayden Christensen was going to be in there as Anakin.
Mm-hmm. But to actually see him now. Or not see him, but
the glimpse of the physical.
glimpse
You saw the suit?
Yeah.
Part of the suit.
Like I said,
Plugged his ass in.
haven't watched specifically the Rebels and playing Fallen Order, which they rumored that Cal Kestis might make an appearance in this.
I keep forgetting about that damn game.
But
Is that game good or is that game bad? I didn't like it.
I beat it, but I had to make a commitment to try to replay it, and it's not going well. Like, it's long. Like,
One of those.
Yeah, because you got to do a lot of jumping back and forth between planets.
I know. I remember. Anyway,
And then like they throw a puzzle out of they hit you with a fight and a puzzle at the same time. Like, you motherfuckers.
so for those that aren't in the know, Cal Sisters is a character from the video game Jedi Fallen Order.
With that said, the way shit kicks off and the way it goes up, though, when you get to the cutscenes and some of the flashbacks,
Well,
it's awesome.
because it takes place like right after Order
Yeah.
66, where they actually
and even the finale of the game, like, I was sitting there like, yo, like, I was hyped when Vader appears.
yeah.
And I laughed because that's when I started watching. That's how I got into watching reaction clips, because I watched people who basically played the game and had the same reaction I did. Oh, and you got to like run. The way you got to run through this shit is like, oh shit. So it was a really fun experience.
I'm trying to
But once I was done, I was done.
yeah. Like I said, the game has no replay value whatsoever. So it's dope how they're bringing a character from
A video game.
into live action. The same way they brought what's my man
Cad
Bane
Bane.
from the
Because his droid was in the droid that you get in the game. He was on Tatooine.
yeah he was in Tatooine
When she got dragged by the thing, there was like a little square joint BD-11 that was the dude, like, it was like his droid on his arm.
But what was I saying?
But yeah, to bring him to bring a video game character into like the world, and just watching Star Wars Rebels and other projects with like the Inquisitors was just it's a ill concept, because they just hunted down Jedis and any force sensitive child too. So there's like a heinous aspect of it, but then it ties into the Mandalorian and what whatchamacallit was doing. The Giancarlo Esposito's character, like how when they were
Moff
like when
Grand Moff.
he was basically using the blood samples to make clones for midichlorians,
Right.
and like I guess that ties into even later into like the last Star Wars.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of like there's these gaps that are there that you can fill, and you can fill to where people fucking enjoy it. Like, I'm waiting. Like I said, I really want to see if we get a switch to where we start getting older projects from like Old Republic, because that's a whole different.
Well, they said there's that's the video game that they're redoing.
Yeah, but there's possibility like that there's some, but it's just there's all these other stories away from the saga that if you tell enough stories and it becomes successful enough, then if you want to redo the last three, then you can redo the last three. Shift away from it, then come back to it. Come back to it in 10, 15 years and make it right.
I look at it, that's just an L y'all just gotta take.
The only way you do it is we're gonna give you a bunch of fire shit, build up the whole fucking universe, then we're gonna redo the fucking finale.
No, because why?
Why?
Toy franchises make millions, billions.
Nah.
Good.
I think that might be cemented now. That's just one of those mistakes that just it is what it is.
Yeah. I just think the diehards won't let it go. Yeah, but either way, it's exciting to get new stuff.
I've let it go. But
Yeah.
How many years has it been now? Since episode 9?
5 maybe.
Really?
What, 2018 when the last one came out?
It sounds about right.
So 4 or 5 years, going on 4 years.
18? Was it 18?
I think so.
No, it ain't happening. The reason I say it would never happen is because we at least got the Snyder cut.
Yeah.
Within that 5-year period.
Dude, and all the shit I'm hearing that like Josh Whedon was trying to pull off, and I'm like, yeah. I'm glad, like, I'm really glad I got to see the Snyder version because that shit was like,
Yeah.
we even said it was long, but like I just took breaks. Like I literally got up, did something, came back, but I could watch it, and it paced well. And it was.
I haven't gone back to watch it,
but I've watched scenes.
But I have watched it. First sitting,
dude. I've gone back. I don't know how many times I've gone back and watched the Flash Reverse Time and saved everybody. Because I've on YouTube.
I watched the clip on YouTube.
It's popped up on YouTube, but I'll watch it because I'm like, yo, this was like so fucking dope. Like when this shit happened, the way it went down. Now Ezra Miller, now the dude playing him, has been wilding, but
as far as the Obi-Wan trailer, something. It's dope to see that. It's dope to know that in this day and age, we're actually watching like Luke Skywalker on TV, Darth Vader on TV, because this is something that was like unheard of.
Yeah.
10, 10, 15, 20 years ago.
Outside of the movie.
Outside of the movie.
Yeah, it was.
To be like in just a regular TV show, to show up like that. It's something that's actually canon to a Star Wars film or a Star Wars series. Like that, I'm happy to see. As far as the story, this part, I wish they would actually touch more on the Darth Maul resurgence more than.
I can explain that though.
I know there's a time jump and there's a difference and everything, and there's a whole lot more story to it. But it's dope that they're showing the whole Inquisitor part to it. I know that exists. Yeah. Excuse me, pardon me. But this is just a fan thing because they're always hinting at Darth Maul as far as like with the little scene in Solo, yeah.
Well,
and then I know about the whole fight that they have at the end of Clone Wars or Rebels.
Yeah,
where they fight in the desert and everything.
That's the culmination of everything. That's the finale for them.
So I just wish that I don't know where and when the story. I mean, I know where, but I don't know when this story takes place in history. It's
like 8 to 10 years after Order 66 and like the whole fall.
Right, of course, because you see Luke's now. He's like a kid still. Yeah, so
in that time frame, there was a huge gap where they couldn't find each other.
Right,
in Rebels, they come across and explain how they were able to find him and how the interaction happened.
So, but I'm hoping they at least hinted, because they're always hinting to Darth Maul's resurgence in live action, but they just never do it.
Yeah, they haven't put a story out in that time frame.
But I'm saying this could be there, because this is there at that point. Because at this point, Luke's like what? Let's say he's 8, and apparently in the Skywalker in the first one, he's supposed to be what? 16, 17?
something like that.
So he's just, yeah, so there's not much of a time difference. See what I'm saying? Where it's like they could at least hint at it to let them know, like, yeah, this figure is still there.
I think that it had,
or something more, just to let his presence be more known.
I think from where it's at, I think this happens actually right before they do meet up in the desert.
So
maybe that'll be
because he's aging and getting older. So he's like, I think it happens within like within 10 years from where this story takes place. So,
but then that would take him to like basically the beginning of
it. That's because in Rebels happens right before the beginning of like Rogue One. It happens before Rogue One.
Okay.
Because the ship that they use is actually in Rogue One. They show it in the battles and scenes. So it's just like the way the timing lines up. Because I could go ahead and spoil it for you and just basically tell you like how they did it, but he ends up finding out where he is, and then they have their encounter, and that's where it goes from there.
I mean, I've watched that.
Yeah,
I've seen that episode. I mean, I know how that. But
there's a period because after he does have it to where like he kills the chick Bo-Katan. He kills her sister, who was like Obi-Wan's like love interest. Like that's and. He took over control of Mandalore, but before Order 66, he lost it. Like Palpatine basically showed up and whooped his ass and killed his brother, and he ended up being hurt and finding with some Mandalorians and stuff like that were part of this group called Death Watch and were like traitors to Mandalore. And then at the end when they did the Clone Wars, when Ahsoka Tano fought him, they apprehend him and he disappears, and that's like I want to say like within 15 years before. Because there's only like a 20-year period, barely a 20-year period from Order 66 to like the beginning of the first movie.
Right.
So
it's less than that, actually.
Yeah, but basically he's beaten and defeated and just escapes, and from there he meets years later. They find him and he randomly meets the people from the Rebels, and then something happens to where he finds out where Obi-Wan Kenobi is, and he shows up, and that's when they have their encounter. So like he basically at that point in time, probably when this is happening, he's in hiding because he got his ass handed to him and lost everything.
All right.
Or like he had like little cartels and shit like that. So there is a way that they could have an encounter, but it hasn't been shown in anything. So the door is open for it to happen. Because I think actually this is before Solo or around that time. So he was controlling one of the fucking syndicates.
That's what I'm saying.
So they could have something, but I think they always notoriously had like matchups that would like have to end because something was being destroyed or one of them was able to escape.
Well, that's just poor storytelling right there. I hate that. That's like
no, but I mean it's when they showed how he returned and all that, it was like okay, and then they had some fights, but it would get ended because there's wars going on everywhere and shit's happening all around them.
I know, conveniently.
Yeah. And then when they finally get a one-on-one though to wrap it up.
But yeah, that's that.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. And
yeah.
I promise to stay current on that one.
So because they had to switch it to Fridays, which it comes out May the 27th, the first 2 episodes will be available when it drops. And then it'll be weekly after.
I won't watch that anytime soon.
Oh, yeah. You said you're not Star Wars, so.
No,
You'll probably end up giving it a shot.
I will watch it,
yeah.
But I'm not.
But that's just the day it drops. It drops on Fridays.
Yeah, like, I'm not watching that.
Oh.
No,
well,
I'll be working.
Will.
No, it's Memorial Day fucking weekend. I'm not watching that.
I understand that, yeah.
Oh, God.
Jesus. That's the point I keep getting at. None of us is going to be watching that.
I totally forgot about it.
I'll watch it and catch it, but...
Well, I honestly, until you said it, I didn't even realize
it's like we're all going to be sitting on... Hey, you get to it yet? No, working. Tired.
Dang.
I'm not going to be working, but I didn't even realize I'm basically going to be doing pro wrestling, being on my pro wrestling shit that whole weekend.
Because
that's when
Memorial
AEW's
Day here.
You what?
I hate Memorial Day weekend.
I know I hate it here because that's when all the rookies come out.
Yeah, I'm not working it, so I'll be out of y'all way. I wish y'all the best. Like I said, I'm doing the pro wrestling thing, so I might catch all 3 events if I can. So, because there's one on Wednesday.
And isn't EDC the weekend before that?
That's the same weekend. Is it? At this point,
Everybody keep like, hey, you not working it? No. But don't you? What? No. I don't. There's no but. Stop. No.
I'm at where I'm at. I'm gonna be where I be.
Yeah, it's the weekend before.
I already have a headache. I didn't get out of work.
Oh yeah, I'll be. That's when I'll be in
EDC
France.
and then
This
Memorial
guy.
Day.
Yep. Oh yeah, I realized that I thought I am because I'm already looking at a new sweatsuit for travel.
Yo, that
And some
repo truck
sneakers.
has gone by 3 times. He's looking for somebody. That's what I keep looking out because
My
he keeps
shit paid
driving
off. I
by.
don't give a fuck.
Oh, my shit paid too. I'm just saying.
You can look all the hell you want.
I just want to see if he gets somebody on his trailer.
No, he's usually looking for people that have been parked out here. That's for like that don't
Get him.
But what else? What else was popping off? What else? Star Wars trailer. What else is going on tomorrow? I am excited for Doctor Strange now.
Very much so.
Same.
But I'm not I'm not little kid excited like I used to be.
Yeah.
Where it's like I'm counting on down the days where it's like 2 more. Where normally it would be like 2 more days and a wake up. Like I'm counting down like it's jail time and shit.
Well, you tired though because you've been doing shit. Like you told me what time you get home today. You got home today.
That was some bullshit.
Yeah, like I'm surprised. Like you could have called it off. I would have understood. Like because I got home at 5.
I left.
AM?
Yeah, I left at 4. I got there at 4:30. So I left here at 4.
Did you roll the windows down and not play no music and just realize you got your ass whooped?
And I was like, so I get to work and it's a private party. I'm thinking we're just going to set up for said party. Party's going to start at 8, wrap up around 10, home by 11. So I thought. I get there, first thing I notice, all the pool furniture's gone. All of it. Every beach chair, every day bed, gone. Every table, every lifeguard chair, gone. Pool, gone.
They drained it?
No, not drained. They put something over it so that way it's like, people can walk on it.
Oh, the plexiglass cover.
It's not even plexiglass. It's just well, it is plexiglass, but it's you can't see through it.
It's like a thick supportive glass though.
And they had some tape and crap over it, and I'm just like, and I was like, this is what I get for like doing favors. I always say the last time I volunteered for something, I ended up in Afghanistan, and I would never volunteer for anything ever again. But I figured I was doing someone a solid. Yo, do me a favor, man. Pick up the shift. Blah 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 blah. Yo, I got you. Say less. Dude ends up getting let go from his other job because they didn't want to work on the schedule that we have at our job, and so he was just like. So they were just like, this isn't going to work out. So he ends up working side by side with me. If that makes sense to you. So the person who I was going to cover.
So now there's 2 of you for one shift?
No, but now you're here, so why am I here?
Exactly. But the event is now overbooked.
And now that you're here, you might as well.
And from the last minute, they only needed 15 people. Now they needed 25.
You were on a date.
No, I wasn't on a date.
Okay.
No, I wasn't on anything. It was just a regular Tuesday, and I was just like, why did I come in? Why did I want to do this? Why did I do this? So long story short, I did not get out there until 4:30 this morning.
They make y'all put all the furniture back?
Had to rebuild the whole place, basically. All the umbrella stands, heavy ass umbrellas, all that shit. Yeah. And by the time we got, and the events went from 9 to 1 a.m.
I'm nodding my head because I'm literally, like I said, that's literally what I am finishing up doing, so I can go back tomorrow and take everything I put up on the stage, pull it off piece by piece, and set it up.
Yeah, but like, and I'm not knocking what you do. I'm not. But when you're moving furniture that takes 5-man, 6-man lift,
I've
piece, and it's a lot of it, and it's just the guys, because of course the girls, the pretty ladies, they get to go home as soon as the event ends. Mm-hmm. So you're just like, and these the bitches that's getting all the fucking money. Like,
I'll say this for Marquee on holiday weekends.
So
we help the ushers. Not the ushers, the bussers. We help the bussers a little bit. Like some of us would stay back to do it, and we would hear these conversations because it would be like, we want to go home, and we see them. Y'all still ain't. What do y'all gotta move, man? We gotta move all this. Drop our jackets, go over, grab some shit, just because 2 of us can help move shit and get at least put shit over by closer to where it normally goes. So then y'all take it from there. Like, we do shit like that too. So I understand that, and it's like y'all been running around all night and this shit don't end.
This is the type of person I am at when it comes to seeing someone move stuff. I don't know anybody in this complex except for one person that lives right below me. Okay. So when I see somebody really moving some shit, I mind my damn business. Lo and behold, I'm leaving one day, someone's moving a mattress. Matter of fact, I'm on the way to date night on this Friday. And I'm seeing like this older couple, and like the guy's got it, kinda, but the wife,
he's on his own.
I'm like, hey, y'all all right? Y'all good? Y'all need some help? And he's like, the guy's like, would you? Like the smile on his face when he said that, he's just like, it's a mattress. I got you, fam.
That was nice of you.
The way I yanked that thing up, I felt like I had been doing this moving shit for way too long. Because how we do it at work all the time. Because after that, the guy was like, we would have been here all day. If it was just me and my wife. He was like, no offense to her, but like the fact that you came along and like I'm dressed to the nine, like ready to go. I got Tim's on with no scuff marks, the good Tim's. And
in the box.
Just real quick, loaded it up, went on about my business. But I said that to say this, like I don't mind moving the furniture and doing all that other stuff, but it's like it's just so time consuming. Yeah. And the fact that I'm doing it in a venue where this is now the status where it's just like anytime there's this buyout, this is the norm.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and the whole time I'm just cursing, like, why would you sell it like that and set it up like that? To actually, like, it's almost like a puzzle piece every time. We're all sitting there like, where's this piece fit? Because everything is custom to fit around this curve, around this angle, around this point, but nothing's labeled. So you're literally putting back the puzzle pieces every time.
You just would think if they would provide, if, you know, the same people who moved it to be the same people who put it back. Like,
or if you could.
No, the same people that moved it are the same people that put it back.
Oh, so they made them clear it and put it back? I thought when you guys got there, it was already cleared.
The staff from the closing shift on Sunday moved
it. Okay. Got it. Huh.
Which is still us.
Yeah.
The guys.
Yeah. While the girls go home and they cake off.
Yeah, so after getting done working all day shift on a Sunday, move all of our furniture. Then, once you get done working a long ass shift where, you know, it's same thing again at night for this private function, whatever. Hey, guess what? Spend another 4 hours, 3-4 hours, put this puzzle back together.
I mean, Listen, we used to say,
and I'm just like, who builds this? This is not the solution, is it? Or is my brain not working?
I mean, can you guys label the pieces like to make it a little easier on
you
yourselves?
can put some tags on the back corners. Nobody will know.
On the bottom?
Nobody will know.
Anything?
I suggested that. This is one of those things where it's just like, suggest it, but then you have to kind of like be quiet and wait, like you said. But I can't really wait because guess what? I'm the one that doesn't move the shit.
Wait, it's also, it just comes to a point though. Sometimes it's better to ask for forgiveness than ask for permission. Because I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing this so that we can be done with this sooner. It's marked up, and it's just kind of like, forgive me if it makes sense. If you really got a problem,
I just don't understand like why sell the venue that way. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I firmly believe that
I mean, if you're gonna hold a party there and you need the room for the people, I guess.
But I also just realized that everybody's brains don't work the same way.
We have more people with the furniture on a daily basis. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's not like a space thing. It's just
the day ops are different from how
it's just
those party ops are.
No,
it's
it's just. I know why, but it becomes a greed thing, and I hate to say this like this. I know that it becomes a greed thing because it's like you're basically saying, I'm not worried about my workforce. I'm more concerned about my whatever capital I might gain over this or whatever money I might make off of this.
When you start to do that, that's like what I said, I'm literally dealing with. Case in point, there's a task that has been handed to me, and there's somebody who there's like no sense of correspondence. And I'm like, no, everybody seems to be ready to do something, but nobody knows what we're doing. I don't like this. So I ran into the person yesterday, and I talked with them, and I'm like, you want me to move? I'm basically moving brand new TVs for the property so they can be installed in all the rooms. It's a couple hundred TVs. Cool. Where am I moving? Where am I going to be bringing these TVs to once I go pick them up? And who's going to be taking them out of the truck? Because from what I understand, all I'm doing is I'm responsible for loading and getting them there. Somebody else is going to be doing the lifting out of the truck. Cool. Where are they going? Oh, I don't really know yet. Do you need some time to figure out when you can know? And I was like, because if you're going to put it it's smart to put it in a hotel room because you know who has access to make keys and who would have access to said room. Plus, you can keep your inventory controlled and you can manage it out. And it's already a secured location because that's thousands and thousands of dollars of inventory. He goes, oh, yeah, I'm probably going to need a couple days. Cool. Why don't you call my boss and tell him you need a couple days to figure out this plan of it? Cool. Also, they told me that you were going to be paying me for this. So would you like me to send you an invoice and give you an estimate on how much this will cost so that way you're completely understandable? Because at the end of the day, I just need to know who I need to go to get my money. That's all. Because you're using me and I charge. It's like, cool. And I'm like, you'll be responsible for this, this, and this. This is how much my fee is. We can work this out. But I'm not lifting shit until I know the plan.
Oh, God, yeah.
Or you can get somebody else. I enjoy my free time. It's cool. It's like there will be no headaches. It's like this is how it works or it doesn't. And I'm loving being in this form right now because it's
your worth, King.
It's time. Like I'm not moving backwards. It's like
I think that's what it is. It's like because they always
hustling backwards. It's like
they always throw in our face, but that the money, the hourly that we're getting, is up there.
But don't try to milk me like of my energy because you need this shit to be a certain way. And the only way that this shit stays a certain way is if we get to function without extra headaches.
And it's a lot.
There's a rhythm
going on because we're still waiting for things still to show up that we do need to even function.
Oh, so they got you on to make it enough?
Yes. And it's like we're still not ready, but the demand is there for us to be ready and to meet the demand also.
Yeah.
Is it possible? Yeah, but it's fucking difficult.
It
is really, that's what. So when it comes out to close that check, I'm like, yo, if you only knew. So that's why I'm like. So that's why I get kind of offended. I'm like, man, I need a comma in there somewhere.
Yeah,
like cash at me, fam.
You can pay me directly. Look, all forms. Yeah, I take cash. Yeah, we can do a written invoice. It's like I'll email you the invoice.
Like my cash app is getting the 1099. Now that they start that bullshit, I know I got that coming. I know that I got that coming my way this year, or following year.
This is how real it is with me. The first check that I got, second check was double the first check. Because the work is increasing, we're not going to step out. This check doubles the last check, and then some. And it's like, oh no, everything can be justified. Why? Because I had to work extra because people made decisions and just went. And then it was like, well, what are you going to do? Okay, you've made this whole like I literally had a whole bunch of things to say, and then it was just kind of like, I'm going to do this room, and then I'm going to take off for a while. And I'll see y'all in a while, like a long while, and just separation. I remove myself,
and I'm starting to realize like I enjoy the job and the benefits, but when it's to the point where I don't want to have to, when I don't have to be there. Yeah. I'm not gonna be like I'm ready to go.
Yeah,
because
we're a fan. Yeah, all right, cool. I'll see y'all later. It's like that fan. You're talking that family shit.
And like, if it wasn't the way that it is because of the work amount, the
imbalance.
Yeah, there's a huge imbalance. Like you asking me for a lot. It's like you're asking me for a lot. You're paying me.
Not what you're asking for.
Yeah. But it's like, come on, you really are asking for a lot that really wasn't in the terms of the agreement from the beginning. That makes sense? Mm-hmm. So it's like, but like I said, pockets are nice. And like I keep telling people, we haven't even made anything yet. We haven't made any money yet.
This is not even the first.
Yeah, we haven't really opened. Like
this is the first weekend, but it's not even a real weekend. It's the build. This is like training for Memorial Day.
So, come June, like when whatever we get is going to be the norm. Then I'm hoping that we will be built. Like when I say we're missing things, like
just ready, prepared.
To the point where
well stocked.
Whereas we don't have, just one small example, we don't have service guns on our side of the bar. Everything's behind the bar.
Yeah.
So now we're in the way of, and there's only one on each side of the building. There's 2 service stations. Mm-hmm. There's only one gun on each side that we can use for the whole venue.
Yeah.
So basically, there's only 2 service guns. Just the guns itself. That may give you an idea for the whole venue. Does that sound prepared?
No.
For the amount of the
soda and juice that you got to get out.
Exactly.
No, I understand.
The supply and for the demand you're going to get. Yeah.
When a tables come in and it's
carafe of this.
8 of this side and another 8 on this side. 8 tables getting set up on this side, and there's like now that's like 8 bussers trying to get stuff for 8 tables from just 2 guns.
And I'm sure you guys can pre-do some of No, not at all.
For health goal.
Fruit flies develop
and all that other stuff.
No,
we tried
do that all the time.
Well, with since COVID era,
since COVID and all that stuff,
we strict. Yeah, which is fair.
So it's just like, so now you're basically making your pedophore we're talking service industry stuff now, so this might be going over a whole lot of people.
It's like, here, tie one hand behind your back. Now do it.
Yeah.
It's like
tie one hand behind your back and do it in a dark room.
All right, spin around 4 times and then, walk with your eyes closed.
And then somehow a lot of us veterans, even some of the new guys are like there's this one guy, like, he's literally copycatting me to a T, where he's just like, yo, I'm telling you, you better stop. You're gonna get in trouble. But he's doing it right, job wise, is what I'm saying. But he's like copycat me in so many ways, where he's just like, I'm just watching you and I'm seeing how you operate, because like this is all new to me, so on and so forth. I'm learning from you, so on and so forth. Because he's seeing I'm not having the stresses that all these other guys are having. He's like, I'm just gonna follow the guy that's not gonna have any stress. Yeah. He does that. Now he's like in that position, but he's like, these motherfuckers don't tip for shit. They don't see all the fucking work we be doing. I'm like, oh, now you get it.
That's like one of the most underrated positions.
Y'all make more than security.
I know. I did both.
We never had no beef with y'all.
Because I have security guys told me, he's like, look, we both have a lot of stressful jobs. You're running around back and forth all day. I just got to sit here in the hot ass shade and be hot.
And I got to deal with the occasional shit.
Yeah. But it's like, I'm putting on miles. Like, myself, I'm putting on miles running around. Like, I already have to get a new pair of shoes.
Yep.
So,
and it's going to get hot.
Yeah. And we just started in, what 1st of April?
Mm-hmm. Beginning of April, yeah.
So, I'm not complaining because the bank account's looking nice.
But it's still just like, we work on this and this. It'll be so much better.
It's just when someone has the audacity just to put like $20 down when they just broke bread on like $5K or something like that. You're just like, in your head, you're thinking, I could at least get a hundo. Is that greedy?
You would think.
Is it greedy to think that?
That's why I try not, like, whenever in that situation, I try not to look, because the disappointment will be there no matter what. Like, I remember I saw this one dude and I saw 20s, but he gave me like 10 of them. And I was like, oh, shit. All right, cool. But then, a motherfucker just gives you ones and you be like...
Same.
And it really do be your own. It really do be your own people.
To be grateful.
Right? I am grateful. I'm
cool with no tip and a handshake, a good review, like that, for real. Like, yo, you dapped up a manager on the way in. On your way out, can you tell your manager, yo, man, that dude is official. Give me that. Just give me. I'll take that. That gets me a lot farther than $7. Even though that's enough to do work at a Del Taco, but still, it's like on the way home. Like,
I'm trying to say this without sounding greedy, but.
Yeah.
Look, this is what you do a lot. Like, a lot of people don't, like you said, a lot of people don't see it. They don't understand. That's one of the most underrated positions in nightlife is a busser.
But let me just say it like this. If you've seen Goodfellas, my favorite part was when Jimmy comes in. Just spread out money. 20 here, 20 there. It was a casual. But just the spreading of love. Like, I've seen some people do that where they'll just I've seen you give everybody a 20. I fuck with you. I fuck with you kind of the most. Because you're just... It ain't everything, but hey, like, I'm showing love and spreading love. And I'm like, the tip gets you so far, because some of y'all know damn well when the bill comes, you don't got to reach in your pocket. The real bill with all the bottles and everything is not you. Mm-hmm. But like, if you're not tipping significant, don't tip.
I hate the fact that I got back on this,
but it's a real thing. Yeah, like,
because we talked about something a little bit last episode also.
And stop saying I'm gonna take care of you, because like that's a red flag. Like as soon as you say it, I'm like, all right, here this nigga go. Like, you could be whatever race. You just gonna be yapping, and I'm like, and then you gonna ask me to do some security shit so you can try to impress a girl, and that's what I'm gonna be like. I'm not your security. When have you tipped me? Or be like, hey, I'm about to go. We gonna square up? Like, yeah, like I'll put you on the spot. Because then if you pulled out $10, you lost whatever chances you had, bro.
You guys notice how the 10 is like a dingy yellow? All right. I feel so disrespected when someone hands me one of those.
Why?
Because it's a dingy yellow.
Where's the green at? Yeah, where's the blue? Where's the hits of blue?
I mean,
I look at it like
I get the whole struggle, but
what's that?
I said I get the whole struggle, but the way my life is set up, I'll take all of those.
I know.
I'll take the ones.
I know.
Too.
I should be grateful, and I am grateful.
You're grateful when you
I am grateful.
There's certain shit.
I am grateful because I'm about.
Adds up.
Look, this job allows me to afford the lifestyle that I do
and deserve,
as you said.
You work really hard for that.
So I'm not mad at it when I'm able to come home, relax the way I am. This is a fucking nice breeze right now. Part of my language.
It's just that while really it's nice pool season,
yeah,
it's rookie season.
So it's like just to know that the job that I have can provide that serenity when I'm not there. Serenity here when I'm not there is enough. But
with that said,
at the same time,
stop moving the furniture.
Yeah, like come on, like help me out a little bit. That's all I'm saying. And just like if it's 5, just keep it.
Sorry.
Like how do you write that down?
I don't know. I mean, I've seen it so often. Like I don't know.
Oh yeah, I don't know what to do because, like I said,
and we were talking about Dr. Strange.
Yeah, the multiverse.
Sorry, I feel like we're all just like reminiscing over bad tippers.
Oh man,
took us to the multiverse.
Damaged. Oh yeah, I was saying I wasn't excited for it, like a kid, like I normally used to be. But you said you were because every time you open up the wallet, your wallet was like sitting right there.
Yeah, like it was a cool little reminder because I was like, okay, like I took Miku to get her, you know what I mean, to go get groomed and all that. And even when I opened my wallet to tip the girl, I saw the ticket and I was like, Thursday. And it was like, even when I'm working, I'm like, yeah, I got a 7:00 cap on Thursday. After that, I'm gonna go home, take a shower, go into the movie, and going solo. Fuck it.
Well, that was one little saving grace I had yesterday in the back of my mind as I kept doing all that work was, well, at least I'm off Wednesday and Thursday. Pardon me. And I don't have to come back here until whatever, middle afternoon Friday. So I am available to go see it. Once I got that little message about what my schedule was going to be Thursday, I was like, hold up. I'm not going to sit around all day Thursday.
I see it.
And have to wait until 10. Gotta be something available. Sure enough, IMAX at 4:00. I was like, what? And there's like the little 2-seater off on the side. Okay. So you know if you get one, no one's gonna get the other one type shit. I was like, that'll do. Because they were both open. So I was just like, I only need one. So that means if I get that one, chances are no one's going to get that other one. Yeah. That's usually how it works, right?
True.
Yeah.
So there I go. And I still have my 10:00 ticket for later on.
So you're going at 4.
Yeah.
You're going at 10. Okay.
10,
I'm going
10,
I'm going at 4 as well. 350, whatever. 4.
So I'm probably going to expect to see the thumbs up from y'all and be like, all right, I'll see you tonight.
And I might go back for the, I don't know what it is, because like I said, I did the same thing for Spider-Man, where it's just like.
For the Eternals too?
No, God, no. I know for a fact I did not do that for the
I
Eternals.
thought you said you were going to. You were planning on it.
I think I might have been
Because you said you were
high.
going to be really high when you went into it, and then you're going to watch it again to see if there was anything you missed. Because you were so high.
That high got killed.
Right
around that love scene. You still haven't seen it, have you? Okay, talking to myself. All right.
Me?
Yeah.
I watched Eternals.
Yeah, so I'm saying the love scene.
Yeah, that's why I laughed. I could just turn my head down and laugh.
It was dry. Like a fucking box.
Jesus.
It's like
We're not going to unpack this right now. Well, we're all very excited for Doctor Strange.
I am excited. So many reasons why. First reason why. Last trailer I saw, they showed Peggy Carter's shield.
Yep.
The Union Jack shield. I was like, oh shit. And she had like a jetpack on. I was like, oh damn.
Oh damn.
And
Oh damn.
and then they showed Patrick Stewart's hand, but he had like the 1990s cartoon suit on from the X-Men cartoon, and the yellow wheelchair that hovered, that had that yellow color. I was just like, oh, that's the one for the cartoon from back in the day. That's the only time it ever showed up like that. So I thought that was dope.
Which I think they're trying to do like X-Men 97 or something like
that. Well, they're doing they're doing the X-Men cartoon, which is a continuation from the 90s X-Men cartoon.
As a kid.
It was intense.
Morph died in the first episode. You're like, oh,
it's like the funny comedian dude that died.
Yeah,
it was like,
and then Wolverine kind of has a sadistic revenge killing episode too.
Yeah.
He literally claws his way up a Sentinel and kill it's like it's a robot, but still, goddamn.
You know it's Saturday morning, right?
Yeah,
Fox?
it's 10:30. Yeah, it's like whoa.
He didn't made your cereal yet.
So I got half a Captain Crunch kernel hanging off the side of my lip because I'm in shock. I don't know what I just saw. That was like, next thing you know, Jesse's on drugs.
I'm so excited.
No.
Oh my God. You guys are so much sometimes. Why did you both just say that at the same time?
That's what it was. I'm so excited. I'm so scared.
I laughed as a kid too. Meanwhile, Carlton's was more realistic. But go.
Oh, man. So Doctor Strange too.
Oh God.
I'm looking forward to it because of those two things. The only criticism that I've heard from the movie, from the people that have seen it already, those bastards that get to see it on Monday, excuse me, was that it could have been longer.
Okay, that's a good complaint. That's a good complaint. And it also
already 2 hours,
because they said once the movie starts, it just hits the ground running.
I wonder how many times I'm going to get up.
There might, who knows, something like
that. How many times you going to get up?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I always end up having to go to the bathroom.
Go before you go in.
I do.
You gonna get you a frozen Jack and Coke,
right? Yeah. And then I have to get another one because it's a 2-hour movie.
Just get it large.
No, we did a smart when we just went and saw. What did we just see?
The Batman?
No, Dumbledore. Fantastic Beasts. That one is a 2-hour and like 15-minute movie or whatever. And we ended up having to.
I have to see that.
Double fisted.
I just saw
it was really good. You know what? I've honestly never even seen the other ones, but
I've never seen any of those.
And he was like, "You're gonna watch this one, and you have seen the first two." Like, yeah.
Well, the first two. So you just missed the whole Johnny Depp's reason.
Yeah.
While we're at it,
I knew it was a possibility.
She was just on the stand. I saw she was on the stand just a little bit ago. This shit's getting good.
This shit's gonna be a movie.
Oh, I hope so.
A Netflix series or something.
Man, I really, really hope so. That would be awesome. Especially the scene where she shits on his bed. The fucking
They persecuted that man for how long? He was one of the ones where I just like, that don't sit right with me.
Yeah, it's
something's not correct with that. Do I believe that Johnny Depp is perfect? By no means.
But
no.
Let's be honest,
nor has he said he is either.
Right. And no, because he's had his past where he fucked up.
Exactly.
Like that. But that all has been behind him, and there hasn't been incidents, and it's been only positives.
And when I heard the story about the abusive claims towards him about Amber Heard, I was just like,
wait, what? Like, it's like,
it's like when you find out Tom Hanks did something.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh,
or like
it hits you in the childhood Disney heart.
yeah, and I'm not
It
saying
hits
like
me in my crybaby heart.
I'm not saying like I said, I'm not saying
In my
Johnny Depp is
Scissorhands
innocent,
heart.
but it was like he was on that streak with Pirates of the Caribbean.
Well, like I said, I grew up
Donnie
with
Brasco didn't do it, bro.
Right. Like I said, Edward
Willy
Scissorhands
Wonka, all this other
and
stuff.
Crybaby and all that. That was absolutely not. That's not. He didn't.
So I was just like something wasn't sitting right, and all these years later, you start finding out little tidbits, like the whole thing about with the thumb and the whole bed. Like this is stuff that he said prior, and I was just like, that start coming into light during the court case he did something like with the British tabloid. So he's not doing the same thing again here in America. So I was just like, this girl's been wilding.
And then you find out in her previous relationship that she was abusive.
Yeah, and then you actually hear her say, no one's going to believe you because
That was the one.
You're a white man and like all. It was crazy.
And I was just
You're
like,
Johnny Depp, and you're a man. And I'm like,
That's so insane.
what are we going to do when there's women running around here with that kind of mentality, with that ammo, and it's cocked and ready to go?
And to do that to someone like him.
to do that to anybody though.
Well, yes, to anyone, but I'm
Because
just
it's
saying.
like, no, but I mean, I've never experienced it. Well, I've experienced the girls that get a little too much with the breakups going on, and you do this, I'll call the police and say you hit me. Okay, all right. Because I'm like, I literally, I walk out and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, you know how hard she's gonna have to hit herself to even convince that it was gonna be me, and they're gonna look at her and be like you got hit a lot, and they'll see me. You wouldn't have to hit her a lot to do that, and it's just you can't like that emotional wave, that
That
shit.
shit's so fucking funny to me. You want to hit yourself? I cannot.
I
I had my ex do that.
It's funny until the cops show up at your job. It's like, you know what I mean, and like. It's because like right now, like you can get defeated in the court of public opinion.
You never saw that movie, A Thin Line Between Love and Hate?
I don't think so.
Watch that.
Yeah.
Please. It's one of those Martin Lawrence movies with the incredible Bobby Brown.
Yeah. One of those great soundtrack movies that it was telling us then, like, yo, like you gotta watch how you treat these ones.
Like I said, that's one of those movies that I wish I watched it when I was older, so maybe it would have set in more about how you just can't be that toxic and be that way towards everybody.
Some women,
because some women's gonna come back and that shit's gonna bite you in your ass.
Some women will play it being crazy.
Yeah.
Like some will talk a big game, and when it comes down to it, they'll just go to extreme measures. Other women ain't playing.
Yeah.
They're crazy. And you're fucking with their emotions and giving them dick.
What's the actress name?
Oh my God, I'm blanking out right now. She's been in so much shit too.
Lynn
Whitfield.
Is it Lynn Whitfield?
Lynn
Okay,
Whitfield.
yeah.
It's like
seriously, watch that movie.
Before you watch the movie, listen to the song "A Thin Line
With
Between
Ben.
Love and Hate."
Ben.
Listen to the song. Listen to the song first, then
He's
watch the
probably
movie.
seen it.
I'm sure he has.
Yeah.
I'm sure he has. And I'm pretty sure that's why he's not in this library. Like, you should see this.
Yeah, that's oh shit, we gotta watch this. Yeah.
Who told you about that?
God damn it, Jada!
I'll watch it.
My bad.
It's it's one of those movies where it's like all this could have been avoided. I really live my life to try to avoid having that conversation happen with me. All this could have been avoided. It's like.
Oh, and that's the toxic part about it, because he was the guy that was like, yeah, I love you, just so he could get the box.
I've seen so many go down that road and be like, she crazy. Oh yeah. What'd you do? Like,
so the pillow top.
But back to Miss Heard. I did see the latest count is up to like 2.6 million signatures on that petition for them
She gotta go. Her and Ezra Miller.
for them to literally
take her off the Aquaman.
take her off of Aquaman 2 and redo the whole. I feel like at this point,
How many women, real quick, how many women Ezra Miller got smacked up before they put him in?
He got arrested twice in the same week.
Like,
I feel like at this point they have to reshoot it.
Just get my man from the Flash show.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like the Speed Force changed my face. There you go.
Do something. I don't know, but come on.
That's a, you know.
Team Johnny. That's all I'll say.
And it's ironic. I can use the word ironic that it's a white woman and a member of the LGBTQ plus community
Wilding out.
that's wilding out like that.
It's anybody. You can be wrong.
But the reason I say that is because it's like if it was anybody else, white man or even a black man, definitely be locked up already.
I mean, I don't see why there isn't any charges against her, but I don't know.
Or am I not seeing this right? Or
if it was,
let
somebody wants to. I heard the quote. Fair and equal ain't the same thing, and that's why they're two different words.
keep forgetting that.
Yeah, it's hard to forget it because you would assume what's fair or what's equal, and it's not the case. Because
No, I keep forgetting the sentence, but yeah. Damn it. That kind of just deflates everything right there.
Sorry. Because it's just, I agree with you 1,000%.
Because that's almost right there what it is.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah.
Or what are you gonna do?
What can you do?
What can you do?
That's wood.
Hey, my man, come on, dude.
Come on. I took the pillow. Sorry. Do you want it back?
You might want.
Ooh, I really felt like I was gonna have to give that pillow back.
He's looking at you like.
Yeah, you go, dude. Like, where's my comfort?
Anyway, my bad.
My bag's right.
Yeah, so we're supposed to believe all. Never.
Stop. I'm glad you caught yourself, but stop. I'm just gonna move on forward from this.
So Meg Thee Stallion.
I said I reserve judgment when the shit happened. I'm still reserving judgment because I don't really care. It's like I really don't. Like Pusha T's #1. How about that? The #1 album. Like I'm just gonna keep it pushing. Like
So, are we to believe that she didn't sleep with Tory?
don't care.
Wait, what?
I don't
What do you
care
mean?
at all.
What did she say?
She said she didn't sleep with Tory
When?
when she sat down with Gayle King.
Goddamn Gayle King.
Really?
Yeah,
It's like,
and she straight up asked her.
Okay.
It was like, so y'all weren't romantic or involved in all this sexual? But what?
So did you or did you not?
Did she say? Exactly. It's
Right.
bullshit, right?
Right.
if I was smoking your boots and you was like, I'd be like, what? Like, it's like.
And then I was on some. Well, if you gonna lie about that.
I realized, like, hey,
See, this is why I should talk.
He was here this weekend too. I thought, didn't he get arrested? Wasn't he in jail?
I don't know.
I thought he was in jail. He was definitely here this past weekend.
I don't know.
I know may have locked him up on some.
Because he violated. Excuse
Yeah.
you, sir. He
I'm in
violated
bed.
some sort of
I'm in bed
probation.
by 11 the past week. I don't know who's doing what. So
I just saw him at one of the pools. Video of him at the pool. What's up?
I asked
You got
something,
something to
but it
say?
would have just been really fucking petty to ask it.
What?
How did his hairline hold up in the water? The new one?
Oh.
It's not an insult. He said he paid $20K for that surgery. Yeah, like I'm sure there's people that want to know, like, does it hold up? Like,
listen.
I'm actually curious now.
Because, like, apparently not fake beards, but fake, getting hair replacements or whatever it is cool. So, you know what? Hey, man. I used to always hear, your hairline was related to, how you treated people. It was your karma. So if you maintained it, so like, you know why. And if you didn't, you know why. And it was a very simple truth but, I guess we can't go off the culture.
That's,
hairline lifeline. Like, if you was living foul.
I'm new to that. That's new to me. That's new to me.
You may have done your thing, but you didn't do too much. You kept it. Your shit's long. It's like, you good.
I knew when to stop.
Yeah.
So I was like, hold up, let me cut this shit out. But oh yeah, I did forget one thing. I wanted to say rest in peace to KaySlay,
the drama king.
The drama king. Another hip hop legend.
Yeah.
That COVID related illnesses. And it was just one of those things where he just popped up. I know we're late on it, but it was like, this has been about
it's almost 2 weeks, couple weeks.
I think 3 weeks now. Yeah. But I did not want to go on without anything being unsaid.
And, also to contribute because he was huge in graffiti culture.
Yeah.
This Dez and had been out for, his work was all over the city and he always was in a giving back mode, even to the point where his radio show would get a lot of airplay for dudes that were in jail. And you know what I mean? Like, that was really where, like, they would tune in and listen to that. And you had guys who would come on and, kick, drop their music, kick freestyles. And also at that time of night, the rules are a little bit more lax too. And it's not so much about content of the DJ stuff.
Yeah, that's when you were able to.
But it was more music. It was more.
No,
music.
that's what I mean.
It was a lot less
in
talk.
In the music.
Yeah, in the music. Yeah, it was a lot. Yeah.
Play the dirty version.
And like, I'm gonna be honest. As a kid with a tape deck, I catching some bangers, and then or catching freestyles over beats or whatever, or catching some ill remixes, and it's just like, I'll put it like this: that Coast Contra or whatever, the 4 dudes that came out when they came out and spit on that Dreamville beat. That was the kind of energy that could pop up on that show, because you'd have an artist and then they'd have some young guns, pun intended, but like some young cats that would come out there and just spit over and flame over a beat, and it gave you new people to look up. And then, yo, did you hear this record? Or yo, he dropped that new they played the old joint. They played the graveyard joint with Jay and Big L. What? Damn. It's like, it was an exclusive feeling to it. So KaySlay was responsible for a lot of memories through that, and just was very much hip hop throughout his whole life in a dope way. Like I said,
no, he was
the DJ culture between all. Yeah. So rest in peace and condolences to his family.
Well, other than that, I have nothing else. Queen.
King or, well.
I know, that's why I was getting confused.
I don't think so. Like I said, Bubba's birthday today, and Doctor Strange, and work, and life.
Any Cinco de Mayo plans? Or y'all didn't do, what was that, yesterday?
I'm hoping it's
coming up?
It's Cinco de Mayo is tomorrow. That would be
my bad,
the
sorry.
5th.
Plans are, watching Doctor Strange. So,
Yeah.
No, I meant as far as like, what?
It's just funny. It's just Cinco de Mayo, yeah.
I'm hoping to.
I'm thinking about beer and tacos and stuff.
I'm hoping to work, but we'll see.
Tequila and tacos, excuse me. That's what all white people do, right?
They get drunk for the sake of getting drunk.
I've never really celebrated Cinco de Mayo. I'm normally working, so. Yeah.
As long as y'all don't think it's Mexican Independence Day.
Well, it always becomes a thing out here. Let's go. I've even done it once or twice where it's just I end up at tacos and was it
tacos and beer?
Tacos and beer, yeah.
Yeah, there's probably some places doing specials, but
if I were to do anything in between or after watching Doctor Strange, it would be El Dorado Cantina. Because I know they would do like some 1942 shots.
I still have yet to go. I have not been there yet.
That's so good.
I have never had a bad meal in that spot.
Yeah, me neither. And I don't really like Mexican restaurants.
And the service is top notch. So I don't have
another shout out.
I've never had another shout out.
I know it's because they opened the second one. That's usually a telltale sign.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I knew Skinny Fats was fired. Like, they got a third location.
Y'all
out here.
Yes.
It's
Skinny Fats slaps.
I had to chicken and
I worked
waffles.
there for a few months. Trust me.
Woo.
I'm not mad at Skinny Fats. But yeah, we'll be back with a
Doctor Strange
spoiler review. I'm assuming.
And then,
because I'm assuming
you'll be able to probably whenever we redigest and watch.
Moon Knight. No,
we watched Moon Knight.
Well, I need to. I did get.
She was getting down on the chopped cheese.
My bad.
I did get. Well, I didn't want to watch it because it wasn't. I want to see the whole thing, but so that's why I was staying in the kitchen. But I am caught up till this episode. So
yeah, we can do that. Like I said, episode 5.
That was I didn't think that was where that was going.
That was.
It's like, okay.
That was therapy for me. It was just come to terms with it pretty quick. It's like
create a whole another person.
Blocking out episode 5 the same way. It's like, no, I'm not going to discuss that.
Yeah, that was you.
That's so, man. I did not need that episode.
I did not need that. I was like, oh, okay.
But yeah, so next week's will be a little bit more in depth, I guess. But
yeah, I think next week will be a lot of Moon Knight and
Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
And I'm going shopping this weekend because I'm
just gonna get his sweatsuit on.
Right.
You keep saying it.
No, but I got the other clothes too. But yeah.
But you keep keeping up the. You keep.
Oh yeah, like I realized I'm going out there looking like a straight whore. You know what?
I might probably the sweatsuit that you about to rock.
That's olive green. Yeah.
I will. I do have. I will say though, for back on the drafting for 1 second, that you saw that Georgia broke that record, right?
Oh,
for the most players from a single school, 15 broke LSU's record. So I thought that was great. Go Dogs. Okay, guys, we love you.
Yeah, like that's the cap. That's where we're ending the show.
Well, Jada's over here like, really? We have to end the show like this?
And I'm just trying not to say the obvious.
I meant to say it earlier when I started talking about Zamir White, but then I was cut off, so I didn't say it. So I'm going to throw it in there now.
I'm sorry.
Throw it in there now.
I will say NBA playoffs have been
It wasn't
dope.
in a rude way. We were just going with the conversation, and I didn't get an opportunity to interject anymore.
No one's out there bothering you.
It's whoever just threw whatever in that trash can.
I know.
But yeah, I have to get my kids.
Yeah.
Get them to their
NBA
bed.
playoffs is crazy though.
Is that still going on? See.
Yeah, there's semifinals. Golden State and Memphis is like super getting like kind of chippy series because last night a dude made a play and it was unnecessary and it was a dirty play, but it ended with a bad landing and Gary Payton Jr. broke his elbow.
Did I do any? My bad. Sorry, I didn't mean to jump over that. But did I do any Ben Simmons slander?
We did.
Not this week.
Last week.
Last week you did.
There was some.
You both did.
Oh yeah, we
Ben
both
Simmons
did.
slander?
Yeah, I showed you the tweet that I wrote.
Okay.
Yeah, the Bum Simmons, yes.
Making sure that went out there in the universe. That's all.
No, it's out there.
I'm moving on.
You've done it. A
Gary Payton
Jr.
That's
speedy recovery to you. Draymond Green caught an elbow. They were making a big deal because they were cheering when he got up with blood on his face, and the fans were cheering that shit. So he flipped off the fans. I don't see a problem.
Yeah, what's the issue?
The only issue I see is if one of these out of shape dudes runs up on somebody who's 6'6", in shape.
Did anybody do that?
No, not yet.
So where's the issue?
No, that's the only time I'd have an issue. And my issue would be he's a professional athlete. You just stupid.
No, I think they still remember what happened last time.
Yeah, Ron Artest and Steven Jackson.
Hey, if history has to repeat itself, then so be it.
Like I said, people were from where they're from. Ron Artest is from Queensbridge. Steve Jackson's from Port Arthur, Texas. Like, it's different down there. That's all I got to say. Yes.
You are fresh off the couch. So,
yeah,
I didn't want to do this.
You paid to be here. Look how you acted.
All right.
Yeah.
Queen's got to go get the kids. I've got to go. I don't know.
I got to work. So,
I got to go get this out.
Wash your hands. Be kind.
Ugh.
Thanks for tuning in.
Deuces, folks.